Hello everyone and welcome to Orange University. On tonight's episode, Dimir Combo. Well, you might look at this deck and you might think that it is a Grixis combo deck because I wanted to do the Hidetsugu and Kairi with Explosive Singularity combo, and that is indeed the Grixis color. But I'm not actually running Grixis. I'm running Dimir in almost the entire deck except for the top end with the Explosive Singularity. You can look at the mana curve of the deck. You can see that it's very low to the ground, and it basically try to curve out at Hidetsugu and Kairi and just kind of try to combo off on our opponent. And that's the whole idea of the deck. There are no other red cards, so the whole deck plays like a Dimir deck that does a lot of card draw, that does a lot of not impulse draw, but conniving loot draws, right? And that is the idea of the deck, so that hey, if we have Explosive Singularity stuck in our hand, we can try to connive them off or loot them off with cards like Ledger Shredder, with cards like Tainted Indulgence, and with cards like the Celestis. So let's look at the whole deck list. In the early game, of course, the meta game is very aggressive, so we have a lot of removal. We have 4 cut down and 4 go for the throw. These are all of our removal cards. In the early game, that should be enough. But of course, we also want to have a little bit of board presence, be able to chip a little damage if our opponent happens to gain just 1 or 2 life and our Singularity combo is not gonna be good enough. We also have 4 Ledger Shredder for that. In addition to that, Ledger Shredder allow us to, well, connive. So draw cards, discard cards. We don't really need that much card advantage because we're not a control deck. We just need card quality. The better the cards we have in selection, the faster we can get the combo to go off. Then we also have 4 Make Disappear and 1 Negate, right? We have a little bit of a counter spell existence in the deck, just so that we can counter our opponent from stopping us with our combo, or maybe there's an early card that we really needed to stop from killing us. But in addition to that, one of the great effects of Make Disappear is it has casualty. We can sacrifice our Hidetsugu and Kairi to the Make Disappear effect, so that instead of just go for the throw to kill our own Hidetsugu, we can also Make Disappear. So there's 8 cards in the deck that kills Hidetsugu with just our effect, just our own effects. Then we also have 4 Tainted Indulgence. This is the card that I really want to try out in this deck because it helps us filter, it helps us draw very quickly. Now, of course, we're not really going to get the 5 mana value in the graveyard effect that often, or really at all, because our deck is pretty too heavy, right? A lot of the cards in the deck is 2 casts. But what we can do is draw 2 and discard 1. Now, Tainted Indulgence is a card on its own that we have to cast, so it's -2 out of our hand to get 2 into our hand. So it's not card advantage, it's only card quality, which I think is okay. Card quality is what matters in a combo deck because we're trying to win as early as possible. We also have 2 Celestis to help us curve out if we need to. And the thing about this combo deck is that if our opponent is playing any sort of semblance to control, we're not going to slam Hidetsugu on turn 5. We in fact want to have 7 mana up so that we can slam Hidetsugu and Kairi and then be able to either Make Disappear it or go for the throw it. So that means we need to have 7 mana, and with the Celestis, 7 mana will be turn 6. With all the removal and the impulse draws that we can probably get on turn 6 a consistent combo. Then we have 4 Sheoldred. Sheoldred can solo mono red, so of course we're going to have her in our deck, and Sheoldred is very good in tricking our opponent into thinking that we're just Dimir, and when we land her on turn 4, and then boom, Hidetsugu and Kairi is going to come out and end our opponent for Hidetsugu, for Explosive Singularities. That's the ultimate combo. Now, if you look at the land base, because we're very low to the ground, mana curve-wise, we only have 25 lands. We have 3 islands, 1 Otawara, 4 swamps, 1 Takenuma, 4 Darkslick Shores, 4 Shipwreck Marsh, 4 Underground River. The typical Dimir mana base. But what I have included here is also 4 Xander Lounge. 4 Xander Lounge in case, with the help of Celestis, and just 1 Xander Lounge on board, in case we somehow got to a position where we need to hard cast Explosive Singularity, we still can do that. So that's why the Lounge is in the deck. Now, what you may notice is not in the deck is Mirrex. I love to have Mirrex in my deck against control, but really, with a deck like this, with a combo deck like this, we can't afford to have Mirrex in the deck, and there are times where we absolutely need all of the color mana that we have. So we can cast Cut Down, or we can cast Make Disappear on the same turn, and it's going to be very important. And that's why I took out Mirix, and now there's 4 swamps and 3 islands. I think it's warranted, but of course, if you want, you can always cut a swamp and put a Mirix in, and that's my opinion, the only non-basic land that we can afford to run in the deck. Alright, so that's the whole deck list. Let's go ahead and try out this deck. Alright, I have already tried this deck. Point of, not really warning, true story. I tried this deck, I've recorded the whole video, and about 15 minutes in, my internet crashed, and I was about to win one game where, I was about to combo, and then I couldn't combo. I was very sad about it, but let's see if I can do it again. Let's hope that Javim88 is going to give us better luck. We're going to go first. We got counters, or we got Negate, we got to go for the throw, and we got Hidetsugu and Kairi, so I'm going to keep this hand. Seems to be a pretty good hand. We're going to say hi, and then we're going to slam a Darkslick Shores. Are they going to be red? They're not red. They're enchantments. Okay, well, I'm gonna negate it something or go for the throw something. It's not looking good though. Oh, they're an island. Huh. Commune with Spirit. I'm not gonna negate a Commune with Spirit. I don't know why you play an island first. We don't have any card draw, so this would have been a good hand if our opponent is aggressive, that we needed to kind of stifle that. But this is a bad hand if our opponent's control, because we got a bunch of dead cards. I don't think so though, because they're green-white. Green-white is not really a control color. They could be bent, but bent don't usually run Commune with Spirit. So I'm really confused as to what they are. Topiary Stomper. Okay, so I guess that tells us the whole deck, more or less. Now the bad thing about this is there's nothing I can do to stop them from ramping. I don't want to kill the Topiary Stomper, do I? I'll do it. Oh, a cut down. Okay, so we have 3 lands, and then we can't play Sheoldred, so this is not going to be good. If I don't draw a land next turn, I'm just going to leave, because when you're mana screwed, it's the game telling you that the algorithm had decided you lose, so there's no reason to fight the algorithm. That's, a losing battle. Enchantment or land card? See, I think it is a domain control deck, but they don't usually run Commune with Spirit. So it is an enchantment. I'm not going to negate that. Obviously, if you want to play additional lands, you can. And now I leave. $25 lands, 3 land out of the first, 15, I don't know. No reason to play this out. Oh, I had such a good game the last time I was recording. And this time, well, internet works. Arena doesn't work anymore. So that's fun, right? We have to decide, all we have to decide is what we do with the time that is given us. Aw, Gandalf. That would have been a great quote if you didn't decide to be a Magic the Gathering. Alright, you can mute your opponent's emo and pet. Can I mute their emo without muting their pet? Because I like their pet. This is so bad. Okay, now we have an opponent. We're playing against Cthulhu. Well, I wonder what they're going to be. I bet you it's going to be a blue-eye control. Okay, we're going to go first. It's a pretty good hand to go first on. Let's slam a lounge. That's a tap land. That's the first and only land that's going to come into play tapped on this hand. Oh, I was right. They're trying to trick me with their Chandra avatar. Didn't get tricked. They're also Grixis. Interesting. Do I want to stop that? I think I want to stop that. No. Guess I'll pitch a Negate. I don't think the Negate is gonna hit anything. Another Shore. I only have 2 casts in the graveyard. When it dies, he gets a treasure token, right? That's fine. We just take some damage. I think he's doing the same thing. That's a lot of Kairi's. I don't want to pitch Kairi because then I'll show my hand, but I guess there we go. Now he knows. Another Shores. I don't want to play this Shores, do I? And then I only have 3 lands open. But my Make Disappear only costs 2. Will there ever be a point where I need 5 mana? No. I don't know. We might. I will find out. But there's no reason not to play the Shores. I hope he just slams Hidetsugu and Kairi. It would be wrong, but it would be fun for me if he does it. Yeah, there's no way he's going to do that. But that does bring me to the question of how am I going to win? Oh. I guess he did. Interesting that he did that. I don't think that deck runs any bounce spells. So, let's do the thing. That's pretty good. I say I put a Tainted Indulgence there too. Okay. Okay, I'm not actually quite sure how this works. If I cast this, does the ETB trigger first? Okay, so obviously I have a much better chance if I don't do this first, but for science, I'm gonna do it. Will require me to choose which copy. Yes. Oh, I think that's not how it works because of... Yeah. Okay, so that was a mistake, but not on Arena side. It was technically my side. So yeah, so that was what's wrong with what I did, is that I didn't go here. You gotta go here, go to gameplay, and then you have to, where does it say, choose priority. Auto order trigger. So I was supposed to order my own triggers. Well, I have 2 Explosive Singularities on top, so... something. What can he do? I'm at 9. He's got 9 damage on board. If he has a single bounce spell, I just die. Burn down the house, that's not a bounce spell. Well, nice knowing you. I am at 1 with this spell. If he held up a Make Disappear or something, might have worked. But hey, you know what? I out-Kairi'd him, so take that, you jerk. So that is the version that runs the Blitz dude. I forgot what it's called, but the Blitz dude versus me running the Tainted Indulgence. And there's an argument on either side, right? The Blitz dude is a little bit faster to get combo off because you get a treasure, but the Tainted Indulgence gets me deeper into the deck, so I can get the spell I actually need. Mock me. Opponent goes first. We got 2 Shredder, a Celestus, and a Hidetsugu. I'm gonna play because I have 2 Shredders, but it's a little bit scary to keep 2 lander. White. Okay. Please don't play an island. Green. I wish they played an island. Okay, so this is this deck, which I don't want to play against. Do I want the Celestus? I do. So I play this first. That way I can have the Celestus next turn. I don't know if that's the right choice. Obviously, this is the safer choice. But if I wanted to be greedier, I would have tried to hit a land on the top so that I would play the Swamp first. And then if I hit an untapped land, I can actually play the Celestus. So that was, I wouldn't say a mistake, but it was a gamble on my end. And it paid off. See, I would not have gotten a land there, and it would have hurt a lot. Probably Calyx is coming this turn. If he had a Calyx on me, do I just die anyways? Okay, he's boosting the Calyx and not me, which is... Does he get... Oh, he gets only 1. What is he gonna do? Audacity on the companion? Or he get another companion? No, he gets Audacity on the other companion. That's not good. I don't want to get 2 Shredders. I have to do it this turn so I can connive. And I get a land, which is pretty useful. I mean, I can't run out the Hidetsugu and Kairi against this deck with the way that I have with the last deck, because they have removal. So they have exile removal, so he won't actually die. Or I can knife. That means I will toss the other Shredder because I would like to. This is a lot of damage though. This is 6 damage to my face. So I need the top of the deck to be a kill spell, and then make this appear, or make this appear, and then another land. That's very hard to do. Audacity. Okay, this is workable. So we're gonna play this. We'll gain 4 life from this. All-out attack. So we'll take 8. We'll go down to 1 this way, right? I don't want to let him draw a card, so I guess we'll have to take 8. Does he have a buff spell? A Gonjo. I'm gonna need to draw some cards. Those are not the cards I'm looking for. Wait, I only need to choose 1. Just 1 card. Just 1 card. What is this last card? It's a land. Okay. I do get to draw another card. Happens to be a land. I'm at 2. A negate. Ah. Oh wait, I can still do it. So let's see, right? Maybe. Just maybe. Nope. Couldn't get it done. Could not get it done. I'll put a land there. I think I still die, because the 3 will kill me. If this negate was to make this appear, it would have been a different story. Or if I were just a little bit higher on life, it it would have been a different story. I don't know. I don't know how this works. I think I just died from the attack. Yeah, I think I just died from the attack. Yep. So close. Did we get to go first that game? It might have been just the difference between those. And it's an enchantment deck. They're playing like... They're not playing a real deck anyways. We were very close. If our Hidetsugu got us a cut down... Not a cut down. A go for the throat. Or a make disappear. It would have been game. And if we hadn't make disappear, we know that our opponent would not... was not smart and would have played right into it with the... what is that called again? The Audacity. So, yeah. The whole thing was just ridiculous. Of course, we never get to go first. We got 2 Singularities. Maybe we'll pitch one with Shredder. I'm not sure. It's a good hand to keep with 2 Shredder. So I am going to keep, but it's really questionable. Shredder is just a good card on his own, and he can win his games. But the Singularity are dead draws, so hopefully we get to filter them into something better. Of course, I don't want to mulligan because now I just have less cards. And having less cards does not make my cards better. Especially since I don't have card advantage in this deck. Oh, again! Disgusting. I hate this deck so much. And my draws are always one off because they're going first. If I had gone first any of those games, this would have been a different story. But that is Arena for you. You never get to go first if you know what you're doing. And your opponent will always play it like they first learned about Magic yesterday. Which, if they did, it's fine, you know? If you first learn about Magic, please don't play this deck. That's just embarrassing. Alright, there goes our Ledger Shredder, yeah. We're going to connive, so might as well pitch one of Singularity, so they're dead cards. Alright, I really want the Shredder to do stuff, so I'm gonna have to go for the throw on your Naturalist this turn. So next turn I can double Shredder, and hopefully hit something. Opponent always has it. Always. And he's gonna get a free Spirit Companion this way. Does he not? What does that do? Whenever... Or enchanted creature. Oh, that was an enchantment creature. Okay, well... I guess that's a little bit better. Not really. You connive. We'll pitch one of these, so it's a 2-4. Could have pitched the Darkslick Shores, but I don't think it matters. It's a lot of Singularity drawn into our hand. You know, instead of the cards that we actually need. Another Ossification. That's nice. Wait, what am I doing? That's a 7-5. Can't even block it. He's just gonna copy the ossification. Is there any land kill spells? I think the land kill spell in this game is gonna be actually useful. Land kill LD spells is what I meant to say. Because that's one force. Just killing that one force is gonna give me everything back. Nobody expects it. Everyone plays ossification. Alright, I'm at 11. We got a generous visitor. And I got a cut down. That's fair, right? I mean, one of these games where we might get to go first and this kind of stupid thing will happen. But that's not this game. This is why I hate the enchantment deck. It's not even good. They have to cheat to win because they have to go first. They always land their turn 2 into turn 3 into Calyx, into Audacity. Normally you won't draw that way, but the algorithm is forcing you to draw that way. And now we're playing against Ballector. Annabelle Lecter? We're gonna go first? I am so confused as to how to play a game if I go first. Alright, well, let's try it anyways. It's Underground River. Oh, okay, that's why we're going first. So, it doesn't matter. They're mono blue control and we'll never get our combo out. They actually won't play anything unless they have a handful of counterspell. And at that point, it'll probably be too late for us. This is where Merrick's would have helped. You can impulse. Well, that's a dead draw. Thirst for knowledge or discovery. Here comes a Jin. Why? Okay. That just shows my opponent I have no counter spells. Thanks. Here's one card. Let's do it. There's no 1 mana counter target creature spell. Yes. Fading Hope. Alright, so what do I want to draw next turn? I want to draw Sheoldred, and I want to draw the Tainted Indulgence. Nothing, huh? Why did I... That's weird. Okay, so he's holding for a counter spell, so... maybe he'll counter the Sheoldred. What do we do if he doesn't? This is not Flash, so I guess we'll have to cast Sheoldred. Why did I put the Tainted Indulgence on top? I should have put the Explosive on top. He's gonna consider. He's gonna consider again. He's putting all the considers into his graveyard. I'm okay with that. Unless I pay 4, huh? What if I just do this? Does he have a Spell Pierce? Spell Pierce. Alright, well that's a lot of cards out of his hand. Jin? I have 2. What do you counter this? Give me 2 card draws. There's 5 cards still. Probably has a phase out spell, right? Well, it's 4 spells. I don't think there's anything I can do to go over 4 spells. The best time to do it is this turn, and even then, he'll probably still get me. Alright, let's do it on his upkeep. If he has a phase out spell, he'll have to do it here. Negate. Not good enough. Not good enough. Kudo Kairi. Just gonna get countered. Yeah, GG. Not really, but hey, you know what? We're just gonna get cheesed out by these dumb decks. Because we always drop the wrong cards at the wrong time. See, against that deck, we have 4 Ledger Shredders made for that. Didn't draw on any. Remember, every other game we played today, the Ledger Shredders were coming non-stop. So obviously, you can tell which way the algorithm is pivoted towards. And this is something that, you know, I think Arena recently had a survey that that they had, which I got bored, so I filled out. And I don't think they're going to read it, but basically on the survey, I just said that this game is for cheaters. Collapsed bullet. Alright, mono black. Mono black. Well, I think a lot of things we play are just going to get killed, so gotta be a little bit careful. Underdog? Underdog. There's a lot of underground rivers here. So, there's nothing really I want to do here. If I play the Shredder, I will play the Shredder. The thing is, if he kills the Shredder, he doesn't have enough for Graveyard Trespasser. That's what I'm hoping for. Not gonna block this. Yep, there it is. Trespasser in action. So I want to go for the throat the Trespasser, right? That's probably what I wanted to do. Maybe I'll catch the underdog off guard. Maybe he'll play Sheoldred. Do I just take 4 here? It's kind of a lot of damage. But I have to. Take 4. Take 4 from the Glutton's what I'm trying to say. Oh, it doesn't do anything? Well then I'll do it. Very painful. I could slam Sheoldred, but Sheoldred will probably just get removed by a go for the throw or something, right? Still gotta do it. So he does have removal. Probably a go for the throw. Or that. Yikes. What is that on the back? Oh, it's the exile card. Is that it? Just exile? Okay, we just got stomped entirely because our draw has been horrendous. Did we draw anything under the lens? I feel like we didn't. But this Dimir combo deck is not this low tier. I guarantee you that it's not this low tier. I don't know what to say because it seems like we are showing the worst case scenario for this deck, and we got the combo off. We're playing against Oval now. He's totally a circle. Opponent gets to go first. We finally have a cut down, and we still have Singularity in our opening hand somehow. Alright. Do we just cut it down? Just cut it down. It's blue. He might have protection spells. This looks like a Dimir poison deck. Oh yeah. Dimir poison in action. We're gonna go 18 with 1 poison. The Dying Proliferator. Ha! I don't even want to pitch this land because I might want to use that to cycle later. We're one card away from the combo. We're also gonna get countered. Just toxic too, right? Yep. We're gonna lose to a deck that's running on 2 lands. That is what's going on today. Do I want to go for the throw just so I can connive a card? Whenever he proliferates. Probably. Yeah, I don't need that. We need to loot as many cards as we can get. But now we can't actually trigger our combo. With that deck though, I don't think there are too many bounce spells. Alright, so this dies and proliferates. This dies and goes back to hand. Go to 5 anyways. Go to 6. He finally gets a land. And we get a negate. Do I drop this land? I guess I do. Draw a card, put it into the graveyard. This gets +2, +1. He did not attack. He's looking to counter my spells. Vraska's Fall. Let's not let that happen. I need my blocker. Alright, didn't matter. Still fell. We're losing to all kinds of decks today. It's just every which way. Alright, I guess we'll Shredder into Sheoldred. I mean, we're already at 8, so there's not really much else we can do. Two simple poison counters and we die, and he has a lot of ways to get there. It's a rat. Another rat. Thank you. Drumming bird. Did I just go to nighttime for fun? I think I did. So I can't block all 4, they'll get through anyway, so this has been fun. Only Singularity or only Kairi in hand and never both. And when you have both, it's always against a super aggro deck that you lose against. I don't know. I'm starting to not feel good about this combo. It's not a bad combo. I swear to you, this deck would be such higher tier if the game was fair. Like, I don't know what else to say. You know, if you go 50% going first, of course that's already not going to happen. And then, this is a great hand, but we only have 2 lands. And if our opponent is not aggro, which, you know, with the Elspeth avatar, you never know. I really can't keep this hand, but it's so good. Small again. Okay, we'll put back a Indulgence. The 2 Shredder will help us. Hopefully the 2 Shredder will help us. Rakdos. What? Alright, I'm very confused as to what deck they are. Oh, it's a Forge deck, okay. Makes sense. What does this do? Whenever enters the battlefield, or whenever another artifact control is put in the graveyard, put up oil count. Ah, okay. That's how he's gonna grow it. Well, he's gonna grow the heck out of that Exuberant Fuseling. Oil counter. Sure. What else do you want to do? You want to kill my Sheoldred? You play another spell, I'm gonna connive twice. The Forge doesn't do anything other than attack? Okay. Not even gonna attack. Maybe he'll sack this or something? Oh, okay. He's gonna sack it to Ob. Well, I connive twice. Ooh. Let's hope I draw a land, right? Everything else is a combo.
I don't need respect.
I mean,
just don't.
they're just all gonna die. Decline.
By coin or carnage, tribute is owed.
Decline.
Your punishment
Did not draw a land.
is my entertainment.
So 3 here, 4 here. What would you like to do? Yeah, Nixus came in just to die.
Wipe that smug look off your face.
How would I know that I would not draw 1 out of the 25 lands in the deck, but the other 1 out of the 4 Singularity, right? Well, the salt's piling on today. It's piling on today. He can deal 3 damage with something. What have I discarded so far? Just Sheoldred and the land. So he might not know yet. He might not know what deck we're playing. I do want him to keep playing 2 spells because conniving is going to help me a little bit. Honestly, I should have pitched the Singularity and kept the land because even without the Singularity, Kairi's a pretty good card. It's a 5/4 flyer. We're at 15. Would you like to play another op? He does.
Families call me their adversary. Go sow some chaos.
Decline.
Pleasure doing.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Alright, well, draw 2, discard 1. Do we want to cut down the Exuberant Fuseling? Let's not show him that yet. Actually, this one goes here. These 2 go here. We can also just cut down the 1/1 so that he's down to... What can this do? He can block the 4, he takes 2, it goes to 3. At 3, he can make a 1/1. That's not too bad. Alright, I should do this right now because I get to connive. Start the shore. Start the lounge.
Don't think you can even make a... My revenge will be cruel and
Ow.
painful.
How cruel and painful of you. So he's got 3 loyalty on the ob. He's got a 1-1. This is going to make a 5-1. That's pretty good. Oh boy. Decline.
Defy me, and you'll lose everything.
We have make this appear. Do I need to use that instead of Kairi just to not die from him? Let's see here. This does... Oh man. I think we still die. I think we still die no matter what. So if everything is going to Ob, will that be better? I just need to gain a little bit of life. If he blocks? No, it's fine if he blocks. I'm at 20. Can he deal 20 damage in one turn? Guess we'll find out. Because even with the Ob Nixless combo, does he have it? Oh man. If he has it, he's got it. That sounded dumb the way I said it. He can also play 2 spells and force me to connive. So that my Hidetsugu and Kairi isn't... Okay, that's not too bad. Gonna try to kill Sheoldred here. Discard a
Go
card.
ahead. Plead for mercy.
Oh, I think that's wrong. So he wants to deal the damage, but he just died. Ah, still got him. No infinite Ob combo for you. I'm still better. I don't know. I don't know what to say. We're both combo decks, but I was not drawing lands when the one turn I needed it, and it would have made all the difference as to if I would have, you know, been on a cusp of winning, or if I would have overwhelmingly won that game. Which I would say that even though on the cusp of winning, or you know, on the edge of not winning, it still didn't matter because we won. That's all that matters, and I would say this is a good combo deck. I would not cut the Shredder. It's so useful against mono blue. Maybe the Indulgence would have been better as the Blitz dude. What is that guy called again? It's a 2-mana card. I don't remember what it's called. Overwhelming Blitz dude. Right, Reveteer Requisitioner. That's his name. Now, there's an argument as to this would have been better because he gets a treasure and we get Hidetsugu and Kairi a little bit faster, but the Tainted Indulgence goes deeper in the deck. So I still like this combo and I still like this version of the deck. If you play it out long enough, you'll get a good win rate, which I think we got like 50%, but if you play it long enough, you'll get a good enough win rate that justify the combo of this deck. It's very strong overall. Of course, there's going to be some unfair match, not even matchup, just matches, because you're playing on Arena, and half the games are unfair. So you're going to see those. But when you do win, it's an explosive win. So that's all that matters. That's all I got for you today. Thank you very much for joining me, and I'll see you guys next time.